All right, cool, let's go.
Hi, Frank.
Hi.
So you obviously have a pretty illustrious career with the Badgers. What would you say your fondest memory of playing is?
Going to the Final Four twice. That's my favorite on-court memory. But I've said it before, most of my fond memories of this place were off the court, just hanging out with the people. I got a lot of, we were over at the Nitty Gritty before this with all my family and friends, and just to see how an event like this has brought us all back together, that kind of brings back the memories of what we did off the court. So that's what I'm most fond of.
Frank, there's been a lot of build-up to today, obviously. Now that the moment is here, can you tell us what it's like, how you feel, and that sort of thing?
I feel good. I didn't get too much sleep last night. I'm kind of tired. Get a little caffeine, get my emotions going. I don't know, is that hormones? I don't know. Yeah, we'll have some fun. I'll try not to cry. If I cry, I don't really want to cry because I don't know how to cry. So yeah, we'll figure it out once we get out there. I'm just trying not to think about it because then I'll get all nervous and freak myself out. So I'm just trying to go step by step.
Frank, how does it feel to be this adored?
It feels great. To be completely honest though, I don't really like it that much because can't really, I don't know, I stick out, being 7 feet tall, and I'd like to be 6'1" and put a hat on and just go in somewhere and not be me for 20 minutes here. That'd be great, because then I could hang out with my family and not have people come and kind of bother us. I don't know. I don't want to say it's rude for people to do that, but I just want to hang out with my friends and family. So I don't know. I didn't answer your question at all. It feels great.
Frank, what's your level of confidence that you'll actually be able to say something coherent during your halftime message?
100%. Thank you. Is that your only question, Jim?
Yeah.
Okay, Jeff, you got one?
Yeah, we understand you got some advice from a former teammate about how to be prepared for that halftime speech tonight. Did you do anything at Gritty to fulfill that?
No. I don't know what you're talking about. Ben told me to drink a lot of alcohol. See, here's the thing. Alcohol is a bad substance. It does bad things to your liver. So, the great people at the Badger Nutrition here, they told us never to drink alcohol, so that's how I stand.
So we hear a lot of your former teammates are going to be here for the celebration. How is it going to feel, you think?
You ruined the surprise.
How do you think it'll feel to see them again, though?
I've gotten to see a few. I saw Sam when he came in. Ben picked me up from the airport. Jordan has been here. I just saw Duye, Evan, Shoei, Josh, who I'm still mad at, but just seeing all of them, it's great. Like I said, an event like this to bring all of us back together is obviously important. We tried to do something over the summer, but Josh ruined it, so that's why I've been mad at Josh. But it's great. Obviously today's a celebration of what, I've kind of accomplished at this school, but I see it more as an opportunity for everyone to come together and be together for, however short amount of time. It's just great to see everyone.
Frank, back here. That team had a tremendous amount of, those teams you were on had a tremendous amount of camaraderie and kind of a feel-good vibe about it, and you guys had a lot of fun. How did that develop?
I think it was because no one had an ego. No one kind of came in and tried to dominate like the locker room, be like, I'm the guy here, this is my thing, this is what I'm doing. I think in college basketball today, there's so many big players and guys that get recruited so highly that when they come into college, they think it's just their stepping stone to get to the next level, and it's their one time, they're going to only be here for a certain amount of time and then they're going to be gone. I don't think we had anybody like that. We had guys that we knew we were going to be together for a long time, and we just became best friends. I don't know if it was the fact that, we were all so close and our personalities meshed so well, or it was, just the amount of time we spent together. But, from the first moment I got on campus, I could just feel that, this was a culture and a tradition of of people who were very close and people who were going to become lifelong friends. You know, obviously, you know, I have Jordan here with me, Jordan Smith. You know, he's been my best friend since the moment I came on campus. You know, we're going to be best friends for the rest of our lives. So, you know, I don't think a lot of college, you know, I don't see today a lot of college programs that have players that can say that.
Yeah, Frank, back to your left. As someone who won plenty of games at UW during your career, and particularly in the latter half of your career, are you in touch, I guess how much are you in touch with the guys that are on the team now, guys like Ethan who were there when you were there, and what do you say to them when they're having a tough season or when they've lost a couple games in a row, or are you not in touch?
You know, I try not to be involved in all that kind of stuff. You know, obviously I played with Ethan. It wasn't for very long, but you know, I tried to talk to him before the season even started, and I just told him that it's his team now and it's his turn to lead. You know, obviously, you know, having to play so many young guys right away is obviously difficult. You know, I know if I was a freshman or sophomore and I would have had to come in here and play 25, 30 minutes a game, it might not have gone so well for our team. It takes time to develop. That's all what this school's been about, is about developing players and developing talent and finding people that fit a certain system. And it's obviously, it's not going to be successful right away for everybody, but obviously they have the guys that have shown some potential and guys that are willing to work and do what they need to do. So, you know, obviously this year's been frustrating for them, but, you know, going forward, I think there's been some positive signs this season for when these guys do grow up and get older and get another year underneath their feet. It's going to be good.
Stephen? Frank, what do you think 18-year-old Frank Kaminsky would say to you right now about being in this position?
Damn, you look really sexy. Thanks for asking.
Good to follow that up. Frank, there aren't a lot of jerseys hanging from inside here. What do you think it takes to warrant an honor like that, and why do you think it's happening?
You know, obviously I won the awards. I won the individual awards, but that was never what I was after. You know, I guess I don't truly understand why all the good things happened to me. Because we had such a great team. There were so many different pieces that allowed me to be the person and the player that I was at this school. So, you know, obviously my number is the one that's going up in those rafters, but there's so much more behind it that I guess doesn't really, you're gonna see my number and my name up there, but there's so much more behind it that I guess you kind of had to be there for that time. You know, I can sit up here and talk about, you know, thousands of different things that if are part of the equation as to why it's happening, but you know, I guess I'd like to see a lot more numbers go up there. You know, off the top of my mind, just, you know, Sam, you know, he was, I mean, I think he warrants, you know, having his number hung up there. John Lure, you know, a lot of people that I know in recent memory, you know, obviously Michael Finley, Devin Harris, Alonzo Tucker, there's so many different names that have been more than worthy to have their name and their jersey number be put up there. You know, I just question why I'm the first one. You know, I guess I was lucky enough to be in the right situation and here at the right time.
Anything else for?
Okay. Frank, you've been gone for a couple of years now. Coming back, is there something that you appreciate more being gone?
I can appreciate so many different things. You know, just coming back, you know, flying in here today alone just brought back so many memories. I was just sitting on the plane just thinking about all these different things. You know, I'm kind of I don't know how to say it, a cerebral person. You know, I think a lot. I think about a lot of different things. Is that the right word? That's good. Yeah, I think about so many different things, and you know, it's always been tough to think back to Wisconsin because it brings up so many good memories, and I guess I get in the NBA now, I get kind of bored because I go home and I have like this kind of personal life where when I was in college, my life was kind of all the different friends, people I lived with, all going to class, which I was very fond of going to class. It's just, there was so many different elements of what made my time here so special that it's tough to come back here and not think about all that time and feel sad or sentimental and wish I had more time here. But you know, I can honestly say I have no regrets about my time here. You know, I left everything I had here. I gave it my all from the second I stepped on campus, and I left here doing something that I didn't even think I could accomplish. So that's something that's kind of hard to put into words, and and think about, obviously, I wish it would have ended a little bit better than what it did, but, I don't think anyone even in this room expected us to even be there in the first place. So, there's something to be said about that, and, obviously Wisconsin set me up for the rest of my life, so I'm very thankful for this place and the opportunity that they gave me.
Anything else for Frank?